But what would you both do if you were given a shot at immortality?
I would probably run in the opposite direction very quickly.
This is Puja Talwar from Good Times India. So thank you so much for joining me, gentlemen. So I'll address you by your screen names here, Copley and Merrick. Two men on a mission. What intrigued you both about this story of a group of immortal, mercenaries who've been fighting for centuries?
Yeah, I think I was just excited about the overall idea. I was excited about Gina Prince Bythewood, who was directing, and I'd loved the film she made called Beyond the Lights, and I was excited about her taking on something of this size with these great characters. I was excited about a great cast led by Charlize Theron, and this really interesting character that is very that I had a lot of empathy for, but was obviously crossing all of these moral and ethical lines and boundaries in a way that I thought was intriguing and exciting, and I was interested in where all of this expands and goes on to.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. When I first read the script, I thought it was just thrilling. All the characters had such fascinating arcs. They made such fascinating choices. The burden of being immortal was something I found very interesting and really I really understood when reading the script. And in terms of Merrick, I just thought this character could be a lot of fun. Often those eccentric, slightly off characters are. And so I really wanted to try and understand him and trying to get my head around him. So yeah, I was just so thrilled to be a part of it.
If you were both given a shot at immortality, what would you do? Not closing cousins in cupboards, I hope. But what would you both do if you were given a shot at immortality?
I would probably run in the opposite direction very quickly. Especially having worked on worked on this film. I think that the thing is, it always seems very tempting, doesn't it? The idea of immortality. But I feel like what is revealed is, that once you get under the hood of all of that, it's really can be quite punishing. A punishing idea, punishing concept. That really what makes life so special is that it is finite, and also there are so many issues with the world, so many problems going on, that to relive time and time again all of the mistakes that human beings make out of just stupidity really would be so painful and demoralizing over such a long period of time. So I don't know. I think I would run in the opposite direction.
Yeah, I think to begin with, the idea of being immortal is a lovely idea, but after watching the film, I'm not so sure. I think what the film does so well is, like Chiwetel says, you really feel the burden of immortality, the weight of the world on these characters' shoulders. So I probably would run with Chiwetel the other way.
And lastly, the lockdown. Do you feel we'll see a change in narrative now post something that we've all lived together and experienced together?
Well, it's interesting how we react, and how the film community and the television community react to something, because so many times when you're making a film, you're trying to illuminate an idea that people maybe haven't experienced. But obviously, everybody basically in the world has been in the same situation. So what story narrative do you really tell that contextualizes the lockdown, which is something that everybody went through? So I don't know. I think it'll be interesting to see how that is, how you find the niche, in a way, the niche narrative. What were the special narratives that happened within the context of something that was happening to everybody and destabilizing for everybody at the same time?
Harry.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I don't know if we'll get many sort of lockdown dramas, so to speak. What's been fascinating in my experience of lockdown has been sort of the radio plays and the podcasts that come out of necessity for people wanting entertainment, wanting culture. But in terms of a sitcom about lockdown, I'm not so sure. But who knows?
Anyways, thank you very much, and enjoyed The Old Guard. Hope to see it as a franchise. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.